take me like into you're 12 years old and like what's going through your mind? Like you're on this show and like how can you even compartmentalize things at 12?
Honestly, like I think I'm very lucky in that, I had those first 12 years and lived a life of, there were a bunch of us living in a not even real 1-bedroom apartment in New York City. And then when I moved out, my grandmother passed away. We had to move out. I moved into a studio with my mom and her friends. It was like 3 of us it was, yeah, I think like living in New York City and the streets of New York City being outside of your front door, like it keeps you humble, where I think in California, it's a lot darker and it's a lot weirder and it's a lot more like these kind of backroom things and dark figures and this, like you hear all these stories of all these things that have happened to these kids and this, like I never saw any of that. Like
Wow.
I never saw anybody to try and touch my knee or say, hey, I could do this for you, that, because I think they get the vibe of desperation from some people and they prey on that. And I was never desperate to be more famous or get a role or do this. Like I would go audition for something and I didn't get it. My family would go, fuck those people. Like they wouldn't go like, you have to make them, like we talk about this with Jamie's, Jamie's parents are different, where they were like, you got to make them like you. And you got it. Cause Jamie was doing Broadway. So they'd be like, you got to do the dance perfect and you got to do this. And my family would be like, no, you go in there and you are who you are. And I think that's the reason why, I think I got Sopranos too, is like David Chase was like this. I tell this kid to do a thing a different way and he doesn't even do it.